After emptying out my savings challenges this past week for some unexpected medical bills, I wanted to give savings challenges the freaking glory that they so deserve. Now, I get comments once in a while where someone just does not understand what savings challenges are or how they work. A lot of newbies ask, why do they even do these savings challenges? What is the point? And should I start doing this? These are all very valid questions. I had no idea what savings challenges were, and I had never seen one up until a couple of years ago. So we're going to cover those questions and get you some answers. Now, if you already do savings challenges, I want you to think back to why you started, because you definitely had a reason. Do you want to save for a house, pay off your car, have an emergency safety net? How about some good old peace of mind? Maybe you were just plain tired of stressing over money all of the time. I was to the point where I could not understand why we didn't have any money. To be honest, we were those six-figure income people who were living paycheck to paycheck. That was us. We were them. Enter savings challenges. So for my beginners, let's get your understanding of savings challenges dialed in and decide if you want to start. And you can start today, by the way. I'm going to help you in this video. And for those that are already working so hard, let's get your original, determined, and spirited self back. Time to get pumped. Let's get into this. Okay, so I have $190 to add into my savings challenges today. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 90, $190. Okay, so if you have never played a savings challenge, I really want to persuade you to start today. So we are going to start with everyone's favorite game, Hello Honey. We play this every Sunday. It's a different theme each week. It's just fun to mix it up and you guys play along.
Me?
Yes, you play along.
Sounds like fun.
I know, you are going to love this. Today's version is called I'm a Bettin' Bee. Now, this tracker is free. There are actually 3 of them to choose from. It doesn't matter when you start. It doesn't matter which tracker you like. Just jump in and play anytime. I want you to click below into the description, choose yours, and let's play Bettin' Bee. Okay, now today's Bettin' Bee is loosely based on the game show Card Sharks. And if you've never seen that show, you have to find it and watch it. In fact, I think there's some old episodes here on YouTube. So entertaining. So we need our playing cards. Okay, and we're going to lay out 5 cards. We're going to go ahead and turn over our first card. I have a Queen of Hearts. And then we have to decide if the next card is higher or lower than this one. And we are going to bet along the way. We're going to add to the pot if we are correct, and we're going to pay up when we are wrong. Now, if we get a card that we don't like, we can pay $1 to freeze and change the card. Okay, so practice round, what do you think? Should we do one?
For sure.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, so let's get started with this practice round. I have a Queen of Hearts. I think that the next card is going to be lower, and I'm going to bet $3. And it is 1, 2, 3. So there's my pot, getting it started. Okay, I have a 5. I'm going to bet $2 that this next card is higher. $2. Ooh, it is. Okay, so I get another 2. Now I'm going to bet $5 this next card is lower. And it is. So I get 5. And this next card, let's go ahead and do a freeze, right? 7, that's a tough card. I'm going to pay $1 so that I can change this card. Let's see what I get. Ooh, a 3. That was worth that $1. I'm going to go ahead and say $5. The next card is higher. No. Oh no. In the game, Card Sharks, you would actually have to pay back that $5. Okay, so I have $6 in this practice round. So you guys get it?
Play it again, play it again!
I actually love this game and I'm so excited. You can play as many rounds as you want at home. Okay, so here are my 5 cards. And let's get started with card 1. I have a 7. I'm going to pay the dollar and I'm going to freeze and change. I got an 8. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to say $2 lower. Yes. 1, 2. Next card, I'm going to bet $5 that it's higher. Yes. So let's add that 5. Okay, a 9. I'm going to bet $2. The next card is lower. No. So I'm going to pay $2 out of my pot. Okay, the next card, I'm going to bet $5 lower. Yes. So let's put a 5 up here. I have saved $11. But wait, that's not all. We have more. Now, maybe you didn't do as well as you'd hoped. Maybe you want to save a little more. Maybe you are liking the savings challenge thing after all. Here is a second chance. You don't have to play the bonus round. It is completely optional. Okay, so I have been using these little envelopes and putting these little cards that have different prompts on the other side. I'm not going to show you what they are, but they have all different ways to save on them. And I'm actually a little hooked on these little envelopes. And you guys don't worry, there's new cards in here, so it doesn't get boring. So let's go ahead and put the cards in these envelopes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the cards in the envelopes and I went ahead and stuck with 5 since that's what we did for a betting B. Okay, so what we do is you can pick one of these envelopes, you can pick 2, you can pick as many as you want. I'm just going to pick 1, and they're just in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which one are you going to pick? I think I'm going to go with number 5. Okay, so let's start with number 1 and see what those that chose the number 1 envelope are going to add. Add the 2 numbers of your age together. Okay, so I'm 49, so I would be saving another $13. Just add the 2 numbers of your age. Envelope number 2, people, you save $1 for every letter in your name. Yeesh. This is where I would definitely be saving for Jen and not Jennifer. Okay, our envelope number 3, people. Okay, if you're married, save another $2. If you're single, save another $1. Okay, envelope number 4. Let's see what you guys got. Add the first 2 numbers of your phone number. Add those first 2 numbers together and save that amount. And here we are with our number 5 envelope. And this is going to be for me as well. What are we going to do? Add the first and last number of your home address. Okay, well mine is 1 plus 1, so I will be saving an extra 2. So altogether I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. And we're going to add that to the Hello Honey envelope. Okay, and altogether for Hello Honey, I have saved up 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 150, 60, $167. Now, a new person is asking, why? Why do you save money like that? Why not just take the money and move it from your checking into your savings and be done with it already? Here's why. Each savings challenge has been chosen by you, unique and special you. And there is just something about those challenges that are in your savings rotation that you either like or enjoy or both. Maybe you like board games. Maybe you like dice games. Maybe you like word games or tracker style games. Maybe you like casino style games or cats or mermaids. or bears, or plants. Maybe you're a scratch off fanatic like me. Yes, we have scratch offs. Wait, let's focus here. For whatever reason, you chose that specific challenge and it spoke to you. And now you are going to take this specially chosen savings challenge. You're going to sit at your desk or your kitchen table and you take the time to go through this challenge. You put your money in the envelope, you mark off your symbols or your icons, and now this money that you have held in your hand and specifically placed has now become more real to you. It is a much different feeling than just clicking buttons and entering numbers for a transfer. Now let's put that to the test and let's play this savings challenge, words of affirmation. Okay, so this challenge is one of my favorites. I love that I'm coming up with positive words to describe myself, reminding myself how active, balanced, fearless, hopeful, polite I am. And then this particular game, I have decided that the funds I save will be going towards a new skincare regimen. That is the goal of my words of affirmation. And I will have this just in time for my 50th birthday. Yes, this is perfect timing. Your girlfriend needs some retinol. So today I am going to be doing letters S, T, and U. And I have chosen the words special, talented, and understanding. Okay, so the regular letters are worth $1. Vowels are worth 2. Let's add this up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And talented, I'm going to be saving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then for the word understanding, I'm going to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17. Okay, so let's add that up. We've got 10 plus 11 plus 17, $38 going in today to my words of affirmation. 20, 35, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so what happened here when I was doing my words of affirmation and I'm marking off the letters and I'm adding my money, I was really thinking about the money that I'm putting in here. I'm thinking about how I get to buy myself a very nice skincare set and how I waited to pay cash for it. And I didn't just put it on a credit card when I was at the dermatologist. You guys, I had it in my hand. I really wanted it and I could have done that, but I'm remembering how I'm staying on budget and it really is all so worth it. Setting up automated savings to so conveniently move X amount of dollars each pay period all on its own, where you don't have to be involved at all, completely hands off, mindlessly moving our money. I don't know, is it just me? That just doesn't do it for me. In fact, I've done that before. Not just once, not just twice, a lot of times. And you know what I always ended up doing? Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. I'd set up that savings to move it each pay period. Yes, I am so transformed. The new Jen set it up, and every Friday it's going to move from here over to there. All done. As soon as my checking account started to look a little thin and I'd look at my savings and see that it has more money than my checking account, yep, clicky click, right back into checking. So I could do what? I don't know. And you don't either. It's just what we always do. Okay, so let's add a little more to some savings challenges. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay, I think that is better. And the first one is dinner date. And I already have $240 in here. I'm going to go ahead and add another 20. And let's mark off the symbol. And let's see what I've got in here. Now, if you've been following along, you know that today, actually, I'm filming this on Saturday. You guys are watching it on Sunday. Today is our Hawaiian anniversary. We renewed our vows and here we are. This was back in 2019 and we were supposed to I'm so bad, you guys. We were supposed to go on a dinner date and we did talk about it and we both kind of were like, do you really want to go? Do you really want to go? Neither one of us really want to go. So I don't know. I'm going to ask him what he wants to do with this dinner date money because I don't think that we really want to go out to dinner necessarily. I think we want to maybe do something else. So anyway, let's count this up. I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 55, 60. I have $260. I will let you guys know what we decide to do with this money. I have been saving it up and it is definitely going to go for me and Jason. I just don't know for what. Okay, so this is a Halloween tracker. This was for candy and I already have what I wanted to save. So this one is done. It's got $53 in there. Next is Christmas decor. Now, I said last week that I do want some new Christmas decor. So I'm going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so 50 would finish this out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I am on a mission to get some Christmas decor. I am not going to fill all those in. We're going to count this up. I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, which originally I thought that I only wanted $100 for Christmas decor. But as I said, I changed my mind. And that's another good thing about savings challenges. They're yours and you can do whatever you want with them. Okay, so let's move on to Christmas dinner. I'm going to go ahead and add 30 today. So we're going to mark off 1, 2, and 3 symbols. Let's see how much I've gotten here. Okay, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 45, 50, 150. And I think I'm going to skip Christmas gifts today. And oh, here we go. No spend. Okay, this is a perfect time to talk about the money because the number one question that I get from our newbies is, where does the money come from? Well, it comes from you and it comes from the daily decisions that you are making. And when I say daily, I mean daily. Each day that I spend on something that I did not plan or budget for, I call that a spend day. And those are the ones that are marked with red. And the days that I did not spend anything extra are marked with green. And I think you can tell which one is winning out on this no spend calendar. I've been doing very well in 2024 with my no spend. Now this week I had 0 spend days. Now that doesn't mean that I didn't spend any money. I did spend money. What I didn't do was spend money on things I didn't plan for. No impulse purchases. How many spend days did you have? Yep, that's my point. Most people don't know. They aren't keeping track of that. Well, that's your money. You should know what you are buying. You should have your money budgeted and planned. These are the same people asking, where does the money come from? I know this because that was me. I was people asking, where does the money come from? Because I didn't know where mine was going. Does that make sense? Okay, so we are in September and today is September 1st. If you are one of those where does the money come from people, you are going to make this a September to remember. You are going to print this out. This is in my Etsy, but I'm adding it to the freebie section just for the Hive. So if you like this one and want to keep going on your no spend through the rest of 2024, which in my opinion is perfect timing, this is the most expensive part of the year. Print this out. Make a contract with yourself. I have 2 videos on the no spend. One was after I did My first one for 60 days straight and how I felt about it. And the other is more of a teaching one so that you know what a no spend is. Check both of those out. I'm going to link them below for you guys. And what is this freebie section I speak of? It is this. All of these things are in there and ready for you to print out and start with. We have the no spend trackers. We have spending trackers. We have budgeting sheets. There are savings challenges in there for you guys. There is everything that you need to get started, but don't get crazy. I want you to start small. I would actually start with maybe the 100 honeys or the emergency fund tracker, because if you're doing the no spend in conjunction with either one of those, you're going to be saving money here, and then you can take this money and put it towards your emergency fund, which is a perfect way to start, in my opinion. So let's pay up for the 7 days for the no spend. I'm going to make them worth $1 a day, which would be $7, 5, 6, and 7. And no spend is up to 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yes, this is a little light, right, for an entire 8 months of saving, but this was just cleared out recently. I donated all of the money that was in here, just in case you're new and you're wondering, where's all the money for the no spend? Okay, so let's get into this binder and finish up my savings challenges. Okay, I think I'm going to skip girl math today. Ooh, saving in the neighborhood. You guys, this is a new game. My sister is doing another interactive game for you guys. It is on her channel. It is linked below. I went ahead and played with her yesterday. There's a new video posted yesterday, and I have to save $12. It is a bingo game, and you guys, it is totally free to play. She has the trackers there for you, the bingo cards, everything is ready to go. You just print it out and play along with her. So much fun. You definitely want to check it out. So I'm going to put my $12 that I owe my bingo game. You guys, I loved it, by the way. You are going to love it too. So go over and check that out when you have a second. And okay, the next one, this is a monthly tracker for September. I think I'm going to skip that. And oh, let's go to Swole the Roll. Yes, I owe $8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one is starting to add up. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Okay, so I've got 50, 70, 90. Oh my goodness. $219. Wow. Okay, that is really good. Okay, and with my last little bit of money, I am going to play Rainbow Roll. Okay, I'm going to move this over to the side, and I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to play this one. There's two games. It comes as a set, but since I'm kind of low, I think I'm just going to go with Rainbow Roll. And it comes with a couple of these little colored die. And what you do is you set your amount for each color and roll one of them. And I've set my amounts at 50 cents, 1, 2, 3, 50 cents, 1. Okay, so I'm going to use the calculator. Okay, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. Get my dice tray. I am in love with this dice tray. And let's see how I do. Blue is 50 cents. Green is 3, so we're up to $3.50. Blue is 50, so I'm up to $4. Green is 3. Okay, so I'm up to $7 and I have 10 over there. So let's just keep going till I run out of money. Red is 50 cents. Okay. Purple is $1, so I'm up to $8.50. Yellow is $2, which means I am up to $10.50. And that is perfect. I will not owe the game any money. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. Perfect. Okay, let's put these two back. And let's add this in. Okay, and we are up to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $40.50. My hive. I hope you got some newfound enlightened feelings about your savings and your savings challenges and your goals that you have attached to them to get you through. And I am here for you guys when you start feeling discouraged. If you need a good vent, email me. I will read it. Get that shit out. Sometimes that's all we need, right? Then we can just get back to what we were doing and back to the reason that we started in the first place. You are not alone. And my newbies. So what do you think? Did you start today? Did you play Hello Honey? Even if it was just in your head and you were just following along, did you think to yourself, I would have saved 22 bucks? If you got that far, go get $22 and put it in an envelope. Are you thinking, I don't have those zippy envelopes and those cute little mini binders? Doesn't matter. Go to Dollar Tree, pick up a box of these. They're approximately 3x6 envelopes. Take your money. It fits right in there. Perfect. Now, right on the front, hello, honey, done. By the way, while you're at the Dollar Tree, grab yourself some playing cards and some dice. You're going to need them if you're going to hang out with us and be a part of the hive. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Come on, now's the time, because if you don't, you're just going to forget and you're going to go back to spending and the same old paycheck to paycheck life. I want your phone to ding every time I post a video, because I'm going to remind you, I'm going to push you, I'm going to help you. Think of me as your coach. In the meantime, watch this oldie but goodie video of me talking about how that no spend 60-day challenge literally changed my life.